For some reason, for an entire year or so, we didn't hear much from MzVee, except photos of her traveling the world, enjoying her life. And we had a good time some time back, 2 years ago, I think.
Yes.
And then now you're here. MzVee, how are you doing?
I am fabulous.
You look lovely, by the way.
You too.
I love the hair and everything else.
Merci beaucoup.
But where have you been? What have you been up to?
Like you said, I have been traveling, I've been having fun, but really 2019 was more of a self-finding, rejuvenation, positive thinking, self-actualization year for me.
When you say self-finding, you didn't know who you were in the previous years?
I did, but you know, as you grow up, you just have so many things happen to you at a point at once. And then you ask yourself so many questions. And that's when, you know, you start to rethink certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what were some of the
year,
things that were happening to you, and what questions did you ask yourself? We want to know.
Well, for about 2 years, say 2017, 2018, I was super depressed.
Huh?
I was super depressed.
2017, 2018?
Yep.
2018 was when you went to BET?
No,
Or
2016.
2016?
Yes.
So after that?
Yes.
2017, 2018?
Yes.
What made you depressed?
It was just things happening personally, and it happened to affect my relationship with work. Things happening at work. You know, when things are happening to you personally, unfortunately, there's a spillover. So it starts to affect everything around you. And that's what 2017, 2018 was.
Can we pry a bit and find out
tough.
what are some of these personal things that you were going through? Was it relationship-wise?
Relationship-wise, family-wise, and just me, myself.
You weren't happy with where you were?
Oh, I was very content. I was happy, but you know, we're human. We want more. And aside that, human beings have problems from time to time. But I think it's a good thing I went through what I went through, because 2019 made me realize that I am a very strong person. And it made me realize how confident I am and that I can basically conquer the world.
2 years of depression, and this affected your work. In what way?
It affected my relationships with people at work, for example, because I really did pull away.
From everyone?
Yes, from everyone. People at work didn't even know what was going on with me. Because I'm the type, I'm very private. If you know this, I am super private. It takes a lot for me to come out and tell someone, oh, so-and-so is happening with me. So I basically coiled up in my shell, and I was there for 2 years battling this. And a lot of people go through this. Musicians go through this. And people don't know. Because, you know, they're in the limelight. They don't want to come and say, and this is happening with me and that's happening with me. They'll feel some type of way about it, so they just keep quiet. I think I saw a video of Papi Kojo also talking about depression. And it's a problem, because I realized that, wow, the females in the industry, there was really no one else I could talk to who could relate to what I was saying, aside
You didn't
Efia.
have friends?
No, aside Efia. Trust me, the females in the industry, we are very like, we wake up, do our thing, and then go back home. We're not together like the guys are.
Yeah.
So it was really tough. But Efia, I've always looked up to her. She's become like a sister to me. So she's one person who really helped me.
So you opened up to her?
Yes, I did. We spoke a lot, almost always.
Wow.
Yes.
And she helped?
She did.
But you had a team. I mean, I'm sure that your team consisted of probably a psychologist and all of that. Maybe.
No, I don't have a psychologist in
You
my
never
team.
saw a psychologist? No, did you ever see a psychologist?
No,
too?
I didn't.
Efia was your psychologist?
She was, you know, because you need someone like you who can relate. She's a female musician. She's powerful. And when we started talking, I realized, oh, okay, so it's not just me. She's sort of been through a phase that people even don't know about. So, yeah, we were able to talk, and it was very helpful. So, and in the time, I got closer to my family, because I was estranged from my family for about 7 years.
Why was that so?
I don't know. I was just.
Was it work?
Work was part of it. I hardly saw family. I hardly hung out with family. And it took a toll on me. Yeah, it took a toll on me. So, yeah. Efia, family, some friends.
Does it mean you were not prepared for the music industry when it started? Because I remember you were in a group.
Yeah.
And then for some reason the group didn't happen anymore, and then you signed on to Lynx.
Yeah. I don't think anyone can be prepared for the music industry.
Why do you say
because,
so?
I mean, it's a new thing. You've not done it before, so you really are just hopeful and you have advice from people and you prepare as well as you can, but you really don't know what you're going to see in the next week, in the next year.
Did you like being in the music industry?
Ooh, it was tough, like the first 2 years, because like I said, very private. I'm not sociable. So I used to, people used to say, oh, MzVee is very rude, because I'll sit in town and I have like my resting bitch face, excuse my language. I don't mean to have that, but I'm just very, quiet. So people would complain and I had to try to be smiley and,
So you weren't yourself?
I started becoming myself at a point. I just had to adjust.
Yeah.
That was it.
There were rumors that you had problems with some of the other signees at Lynx Entertainment, and that's why you parted ways with them.
Never.
Is that true?
These boys, they're so sweet. They're my younger brothers.
Did you feel threatened by them?
Never. Come on. Never. Because honestly speaking, I was glad they came on board because it kind of felt, lonely.
You were lonely at Lynx?
No, I wasn't. But, I started with a girl group and all of a sudden it was just me. So the switch was like, okay.
But
I wake up but now when they came on board, we used to go to shows together. It was fun. It was fun times for me.
Well, what I heard was totally different, because I heard that the moment they came on, you sort of felt threatened, especially because more attention was being given to them.
Yeah.
And so it made you feel as if they weren't doing as much for you anymore.
No, I think it's just rumor. But I didn't leave Lynx. I left music.
You left music?
Yes, I gave up on music 2 years ago.
What?
It's very emotional, because I was super, super, super depressed. Like, my mom would call me and she's crying on the phone with me. Or she comes to see me and she's crying with me just because I don't know how to handle myself. Being a musician, people don't know this, but it's really a lonely life at a point. You have all these people you hang with and you have all these people who say, I love you, but at the end of the day, you don't know who truly
loves you.
Yeah, it's just really strange. It's a strange thing.
You felt people were faking around you?
Oh, definitely people will fake around you. But I had some honest people as well, and they're in my life today.
Okay.
And they're some of the people who helped me through my tough times. But I didn't leave Lynx.
You left music?
I love Lynx. Yes, but I left music, and it was tough.
So it wasn't about any contract issues, because there were also rumors that you signed on to a contract or to a team and you weren't making as much money as you should. You didn't own your space, you didn't own your music. You realized a little too late that all the money was going to Lynx. And so you got upset about that. Your sister got involved because she's a lawyer.
Yeah.
There were all those stories.
I'll just say, you can't be in a certain situation and it will go perfectly forever, for life. It will definitely have its ups and downs. You have experienced trouble at work, even in your personal life. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely ups and downs, but no.
So there were contract issues?
I love Lynx.
Were there contract issues? Were you too young at the time you signed on?
Oh, I definitely was young.
So you made some mistakes and you admit?
I made a lot of mistakes in life.
What about the contract? That's what I want to know.
The contract was a good contract. It was all right. It was a good contract, but that wasn't my problem.
Were you making money from your music?
I was making okay money.
Enough to buy yourself a car, a house?
I do have a car.
Okay.
I do have a place I'm in, and I'm
very
comfortable. Did you get
this after Lynx or during?
No, during.
So you were comfortable?
Yeah, comfortable.
Financially?
I was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't the richest person, but I was very, very comfortable.
You weren't being cheated by anyone?
I don't think so.
Did you part ways amicably, or were there some hurdles?
Amicably. I talked to Richie. We're like super cool.
But they say you've unfollowed the boys.
No, I haven't unfollowed anybody.
Okay.
You know what? In fact, this is the truth. When my whole depression thing happened, I literally unfollowed so many people.
Did you unfollow me?
I did unfollow you.
You're mean. Why?
And so you see, it had nothing to do with the boys, or I was just trying to move away from all of this. I just wanted time away. I don't know what I was doing. I was just lashing out in ways I didn't even understand myself. And this is the problem. And this is what brings me to my birthday last year. Because, like I said, there was nobody, just Efia. There weren't many people I could turn to, no, the females in the industry. And last year, my birthday, I decided, okay, let me invite over 100 women. I had politicians come through. I had market women come through. I had actresses. I had musicians. It was all female because I felt, yo, why can't the guys do this so easily? We are all just, when we go to an event, everybody is just, you know, in their space. And then you don't even hear female musicians collaborating like that. It baffles my mind. So,
but you had done a big collaboration. Yemi Alade,
Efia, Wiyala. Yeah, but I want more. We need to do more. It shouldn't just end there, you know.
So these were what, some of the people that you respected, the people who attended. What did you call it? Code Red?
It was a stand red. Yes, stand red meaning stand strong. Red stands for strength. So stand strong, stand red.
So these were the people that you found strength in?
No, basically there were people I knew, and some, yes, I found strength in, but it was basically women coming together and just having a good time for once.
Was that post-depression? Or you were still battling it?
That was when I had just sort of come out of it and I wanted to celebrate, but then I wanted to do it with just women.
How did you come out of it? I mean, apart from talking to Efia, which is surprising, I'm sure, to a lot of people.
Why?
I don't know, but
Efia is amazing.
But that's what a lot of people may not know. Wow. Because again, for lots of people who are on the screens, all we see is the personality you put out there.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows who you are behind the scenes. And that's why I'm saying that people might find it surprising that she was the one that you reached out to. But how did you battle depression?
Family.
Okay.
My mom, she won't stop praying for me and she's always talking to me. My sisters, my brother, my daddy. Shout outs, they're watching, by the way.
Okay.
Yes. So it was family, it was some friends, and my road manager now, Jesse.
Okay.
Michael, my administrative. It was just a few people I've known for a minute. Yeah, so these people basically helped me through it all.
When you say your new road manager, that means you have a new management.
Yes,
now?
I do have new management.
So you're signed on to a new record label?
No, it's not a record label. It's just me and my team of a few. Soon to grow to be something amazing. Yeah.
Well, those are pictures of, MzVee during that time when she was traveling a lot and just trying to figure her life out. And she looked happy. This was from Stand
Red. That's my birthday, yes.
Yeah, you were looking so lovely that day, I must say.
Thank you.
I've been trying to do this hairstyle, but Charlie.
Oh, but I've been seeing this hairstyle pop up right after my birthday. I'm kind of glad.
It's beautiful. Yeah. It is. Yeah. So you were genuinely happy at this point.
I was. Look at my smile.
So are you back to music?
Yes. I'm going to.
I'm not sure if
No, I am. I'm actually going to release in 3 days.
Oh, you are? Finally?
Yes. And the song is titled Sheriff.
Before the song, how did you develop the interest again? Because you said you left music.
You know, you can't cheat nature. You can't. You just can't. This is something that has been... I was born with music. I can't say I will not. It's the only thing I know how to do very well. So why will I give away a gift that God has bestowed upon me? I will be very ungrateful to do that.
Did you get closer to God?
I did. I'm sort of finding a balance now. I'm getting closer to God. I'm going to church more now. And I'm in a happy place.
Were you pregnant? Was that true?
I wasn't pregnant. I wish.
You would love to keep a baby if you got pregnant?
Of course. Okay. It's a blessing. Do you know the number of people who are looking for babies who can
Even if you're not married?
I mean, my thing is I would like to do it the right way. I would like to get married and have children. But, you know,
if it happens,
yeah, if it happens to, I wouldn't like to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no pregnancy at all.
No pregnancy.
You didn't get married. That's why you left.
I even wish for that one too. I wish I was married.
We heard that you had a serious boyfriend. I used to tease you about it. That I know. I
didn't
know anything.
I've had boyfriends.
Okay.
But yes.
They didn't work?
They were learning experiences.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think they came in because of who you are, MzVee, and not really because they wanted to get to know you for the real person?
As for that one, I will never know.
You'll never know?
No.
Okay. You don't want to see closure on that? Is it not better to know why people come close to you? At least so you can better deal with situations now?
I think I am moving forward and that's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I mean, it's all of that is in the past.
Yeah.
I'm not in a relationship right now. I actually want to just...
I have a brother for you. Hallelujah, somebody.
Oh, happy.
Are you open? Are you open to?
Of course.
Oh, so I should give you... Me, I shouldn't find myself a boyfriend. Anyway, so MzVee talked about this new music that she's releasing in a few days. It's called what?
In a few days.
Sheriff.
On 9th. It's called Sheriff.
Let's take a look at some excerpts from it, and we'll come back and talk about it. All right, and so that's the new one from MzVee, and she calls this one Sheriff.
Yes,
What's
Sheriff.
this about? Are you an actress now?
No. Oh, me, I can act too. Don't try me.
I see. Okay, but tell me about this one.
So this song is really about strength, and it's about the fact that no matter what happens with you, you can come out of it. And when you come out of it, just make sure you are coming out of it right. You have everything you need to stand strong and to move. And this, I'm even saying, is not about my looks. It's not about anything. I have this strength in me, and I'm ready to fight. This is what this song is about.
And this is strength you found from your weakness.
Yes.
Okay.
Such poetry.
Well, I'm just asking you. I feel emotional, I must say.
Oh.
I mean, to think that a lot of us have known you, and we didn't even know that you were depressed.
I know.
Which is tough for you, right?
Very. It was the craziest time.
What do you think this
life.
did to your family especially? I know you're saying that they were there for you, but your mom was crying and all that.
Yeah, but you know the funny thing? Through this, my family became stronger, and we've grown closer. That's the funny thing about all of this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially the bond with your sister.
Yes, my
Because I noticed you were
Rosalind,
barely
Margaret.
posting your sister, especially Margie.
Yeah, Margaret and Rosalind.
Okay.
Yeah, I was so away from most of the important things. I was just music, go to a show, go to an interview, travel and do this work. And I forgot who really mattered. And
That's
that was
what
my
happened.
mistake. Yeah.
You forgot who really mattered.
Yes.
Which
and
was
that
your
was
family and
yes,
yourself.
Yes. And myself. And that's
Yeah.
what happened, yeah.
So you weren't making time for yourself at all?
At all.
All you were doing was just music?
At all. Nothing about me. Everything was about the music. Big mistake.
Are you still on good terms with everyone at the label?
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Ebony's passing have an impact on you?
Oh, that was tragic. That
Why?
was really tragic. That was scary. This was somebody, I didn't know her personally,
Okay.
but I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
Okay. I thought you had a close relationship with her.
No,
Were
no,
there
no,
any plans to work together before
Yes,
she
actually,
passed?
we were trying to record a song together. We had just talked about it, I think Bullet and Richie, and we're just about to get into that, and then the tragedy happened.
And then it happened.
Yeah.
What did it teach you?
It taught me to savor every moment of life and just give love, show love. Yeah.
Give love and show love.
Yeah.
Well, this new music should be out in 2 days.
Yeah.
This is like your rebirth.
It is.
And I know that you always used to have a concert at the end of every year. Was it at the end? So we
Yeah,
had the
at the end of every
Revelation
year, yes,
concerts
yes,
and
yes.
all of that.
Yeah.
We didn't see that last year.
No.
But you had gotten over your issues by then. Why didn't you do the concert?
You know, everything takes preparation and time. And so 2019 was that period where I had to prepare mind, soul, body, and then work-wise. So this year, we're about to start something beautiful.
What about all the music that you put out in the past? Because now you're not working with Lynx anymore. Who owns the music? Who owns all the work that you put out?
It's all about percentages. That's what that one is sorted. It's fine. It's in the
What do
bag.
you mean by sorted?
We own everything partly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Partly.
Yeah.
Was that after your sister came in?
No, it's
Was
always
there ever
been...
going to be a conversation about you not owning your music if you left Lynx?
No, there was never going to... There's something called intellectual property. I definitely own that. So I definitely own
It's not that easy. I remember I interviewed
done.
Kaki,
Yeah.
and she said she lost virtually everything.
Yeah.
And that's why she decided to go back to school.
Congratulations on her wedding anyway.
Yes,
but
by the way,
I don't
yes.
think she lost everything because...
She didn't own her music anymore.
But she had her brand.
Yeah, but she didn't own the work she had put out. That's why I'm asking you that.
Yeah.
Was there ever an issue like that with you?
No, still own everything partially.
Back to the issue of depression. Were you suicidal at a point?
You know what? I love my life too. I don't think I can ever be suicidal.
You never
but
considered it?
It doesn't mean that it was not grave and it wasn't crazy for me. It was, yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
There's a question here that says, was there a scenario where you went on your knees and cried and thought you were done?
I was on the floor. I laid on the floor and I cried several times.
Why?
Several times. It's something I can't explain. Maybe you should just, we should just sign a whole, psychologist, therapist and what they call them?
Well, the shrink, you mean?
Shrink and shrinklet. and then we go through that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking to MzVee, and it's all about her rebirth in the music industry. And earlier she mentioned that she gave up on music completely because she was depressed for 2 years. Unbelievable. And I was asking for comments as well. I'm going to go quickly to some of them. Jennifer Konama Dufour says that tell her again that whatever she went through, God is on her side. We love you, V. And Chris Soja says, watching you live from Sugahope, MzVee, I have missed you so much.
Aww.
And Nathan says, I heard she quit music. Is that true? Well, she talked about the fact that she gave up on music. Todia says, I'm disappointed. How could she just leave the music scene this long? Especially when she was the only female making hits and topping charts in the male-dominated field. And finally, she should promise that we're getting some songs this year. Did you feel some hatred from the other female artists?
I wouldn't know though because all I met were smiles. So I wouldn't know what is truly behind those
But did you
smiles.
sense it? Because sometimes you can tell when there's negative energy around you.
Yeah, you can tell.
How did you
know
deal
what?
with that?
I really, when I go out to do something, I have a positive mind, positive energy. So I don't think I catch that really quick. No, no.
Who are your friends in the industry now?
Everybody.
Everybody's your friend?
But mostly,
I thought you said a few minutes ago that you don't have friends.
No, I don't. Friends. Efia is most friends, but Efia. I am cordial.
Becca was at your concert, your Standard party. She's your friend?
I'm very cordial with her. We don't speak much, but when we do, we're very cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about, I saw Sefa. I saw a lot more of the up and coming than the established. I didn't see Adina at your party.
I think Adina was indisposed. I'm not sure. Yeah.
So it didn't feel like maybe there was some bad blood.
No, in fact, I tried to invite 100 women. I had almost 200 women there. So it was such a success and it was a happy time.
What about the male artists? Are you friends with some of them?
Of course.
Okay. Kiddy, Kwame Eugene?
Yeah, Kiddy, Eugene, Stone Boys. Yes. Stone Boys.
When I say friends and I stress on friends, I mean friends? Or are you just cordial with them as well?
I think I'm sisterly to them, like a big sister.
Would you record songs with them still?
Why not?
Okay, you have some projects coming out. Have you recorded any with them?
No, not yet because I've really been out of the country most of last year, so yeah. And the boys
where were you traveling to, and how
they were also all over the place. So
where were you traveling to, and how were you funding those trips, girl? You were living the life.
I have friends and family.
Okay.
And I have my account.
You do?
I do.
So you actually dipped into your own accounts, take your own money and travel the world.
Of course, but when you have people who love you, they won't let you touch your account.
So there were some people who were funding her.
Friends and family, yeah.
We hear.
Yeah.
We hear you, MzVee. What inspires you now with the kind of music that you're doing? That you will be doing?
Basically every day, who we are as human beings. Just every day, everything about life. Yeah.
There's a belief that anybody that leaves, entertainment, when they come back, it's never the same.
Well, it will never be the same.
There have been issues with a few people as well who tried coming back, and it was never the same.
Yeah.
Especially leaving Lynx, because when it comes to Lynx, we can talk about a number of people.
Yeah.
I know Easy, Asem, and all those people were there, and then they left.
Yeah.
Do you think that you can stand on your own?
I think that I am doing what I love, and I think that when you exude that type of like mindset. When people can tell you truly love something, it sort of like affects them in a way. So I don't know what kind of mindset they left with, but I am basically having fun and doing what I love.
What if things don't work?
Things
what are you
will
gonna
work.
do? What if? I mean, as a human being, should you not at least...
They will work. Everything will work. Because I have fans. I have people who truly, really love my music. And they have stayed fans since I started music. They haven't left. I've been missing for 1 year. And they are always in my inbox messaging me. I mean, that's enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was your music going to change? Because the other thing that we heard was that you were forced to do more of dancehall when that wasn't your forte. And so you weren't happy recording those songs, but you had to do it for the label. Before
I started music professionally, I was really an R&B soul type of person. But I'm also very versatile. I enjoy any type of music. So I'm not really restricted.
You didn't answer my question.
What did you say?
Were you forced to do a genre that you didn't love?
No, I was never forced.
Did you enjoy dancehall?
I enjoy everything. I enjoy dancehall.
So what's going to change about your music now?
Nothing. I'm still going to do me.
Are you going to do dancehall still? Or are we moving
The
to
song
a different
I'm
genre?
Releasing on Thursday is a reggae song.
Reggae? Okay.
Yeah. And reggae because reggae is really universal. And it's a very slow, mid-tempo type of jam, but people relate to reggae. And I'm basically bearing my soul in the song, so...
There's one more thing I've remembered. Sorry if I'm pushing, but I need to know. I mean, I've been wanting to ask you these questions
I hate you.
For many months. So there was also this rumor that I heard that another reason why you left is because you were made to feel as if you weren't doing enough at the record label because Kitty and Kwame Eugene would wake up, record their own songs, they'll put their beats together. So they were hands-on with their career. But you had to be spoon-fed. And so they have to write the song for you, they have to put the lyrics together, they have to put the sounds together, and all you have to do is just act like the diva, come and record and leave.
And what's wrong with that?
And it was a problem.
It's not a problem.
Why is it not a problem?
I would tell you, I think Ghanaians have this mentality about, but before I say that, in music, people are talented specifically. Some people are super talented to write. Some are super talented to just sing. Some can do both, hey. But, I mean, outside it's not such a big deal. You have writers, you have people who are paid to write. But let me say, trying to represent someone's words on paper is the toughest thing ever, and it's not easy to do. But Lynx never made me feel like I wasn't doing a good job. In actual fact, they always made me feel I was doing a hell of a job. Because it's not easy from trying to re-record. And plus, I was always involved in whatever song I was going to write. I may not finish the writing on paper, but I know exactly what we're singing about. I have my ideas in there. And at the end of the day, I go and record that and make sure I am pouring out those feelings the best way I can.
But those were someone's ideas.
And what's wrong with that? No, but that's what I'm saying, that I am involved
to a certain extent.
Yeah, to a certain extent. But there's nothing wrong with that, and people should know that. There's nothing wrong with not being able to write your music. It's a thing. People are specifically... You've heard of this saying, jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, I am very good at putting someone's ideas, at singing someone's ideas and making it sound like my own. It's my talent.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you never really learned how to do your own things, maybe produce here and there? Did you try learning all those things?
I actually have started learning it, but it's not my thing, really.
So that's why you never bothered to do that under Lynx?
My thing is to sing and make people happy, that's it.
But at every point in time, we all want to improve. We want to add on to our repertoire.
And that's what I did. I improved. I always did my voice training. I did my exercising and training. I go to the beach and run and sing. And that's why I'm so good on stage.
Did you ever hear this thing that I've asked you, though? Did anybody ever tell you that this could have come from the record label that they preferred the boys? Maybe because you weren't doing as much as they were? Never. Are you hiding things from me?
I'm not, Bella. I'm being very honest.
I feel like you're being very modest about some of the things
candid.
concerning...
No, really. Seriously. Never. Never heard that.
Ever?
Ever.
any of the things I talked about concerning Lynx, you never heard anybody talk about
Of course, you hear rumors here and there, but then...
But you haven't told me the truth then, have you?
I have.
You
but
have?
you know, no, so that's what I'm coming to. You are first-hand in the situation, and you know things first-hand, so what people say doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so after Sharif, what's the plan?
Ooh, too much jamming this year. I'm going to be releasing more songs, more videos, hopefully a concert. But I'm trying to release 2 albums this year. So my first...
2 albums this year?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm just doing me.
Is that not too much?
It's
Especially
a lot of work.
Some
but
veteran musicians have said that it's better to release maybe like a single, allow people to soak into it. There's no need to rush.
This is a single I'm releasing.
You're saying that you might release 2 albums.
I will release another single and then another single, but I will put together an album for reggae dancehall and then I'll do an Afrobeats album.
Are you rushing this because you've been away for too long?
No, I've been, you know, while I've been away, I've been recording. So I have so many songs.
How many?
I can't count.
Okay.
I have so many songs because I'm basically... I have producer friends. They just come to my house, sit in my hall, we set up and I'm singing. So it's not, I've been recording the whole year.
How many of them are very emotional and speak to your previous experience? Quite a number?
A few.
A few?
Yeah.
Okay.
A few.
We're going to have them released as well.
Of course.
So these 2 albums you're talking about, do you have names for them? Do we have timelines?
Not yet, but I know I have a crazy bunch of songs.
Okay.
And I know I want to segment them and put them out. So, yeah.
And you're doing this all by yourself with your own management?
Yes.
Which you put together?
Yes.
So you're not signed onto any record label?
No.
Are you going to start your own record label eventually?
You never know.
Maybe.
Never say never.
But you're okay with this team? Are they doing a better job for you?
They're doing a good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it better?
They're doing a good job.
Is it better?
What is better?
I'm asking you. You've been with a team before. So.
No, I'll just say because everybody has their roles and they're doing it as best as they can, like Lynx did. So I don't know what better is, but they're doing a good job.
I wish you luck.
Thank you, Vera.
I'm sorry I never reached out to you to find out what you were going through. Now I feel bad about it.
Don't feel bad.
But I'm happy you're back.
Thank you.
And I hope you never get to that state of depression again.
Never.
And there's so many messages that have come in for you. I wish I could read them all. But Selom says that tell her we love her and she has nothing to prove to anyone except that she must be truly happy and build a solid future. Music is the only thing I know how to do. She must have a backup plan.
Oh, I mean, that's the honest, truthful thing I know how to do. That's what I'll die for. That's what I mean.
Anyway, producers you're working with quickly?
Kizzy Beats, worked with Moogies a lot. Worked with Stone Boy as well. Worked with Street Beats.
Yeah.
MOG.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a number.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, so there you have it. MzVee is back. And this song is coming out on the 9th of January. And so we're looking forward to it. It will be available on all your platforms,
stores,
right? Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, more coming your way. Thank you so much for speaking to us.